Congress right now is debating what they do every single year, same debate, which is should we extend a certain number of tax breaks? Shockingly, every year they decide, yeah, we should. And in fact, we should probably increase the number of different tax loopholes that we have in the law. Now, I'm going to tell you about what those are, and I'm going to tell you why they do that, okay? So first of all, there's about 55 breaks in all that they are debating, and they come out to annually about $50 billion a year. Now, that's a lot of money to be given away in tax breaks, okay? Now, not all the tax breaks are bad. Some make sense. So, for example, if a teacher has to actually bring in their own supplies for their classroom, well, then they give them a tax break on that. They shouldn't have to bring in their own supplies, right? But at the least, they can get a tax break. I understand that, right? And for example, if your house is underwater and they forgive some of the principal on your house, well, then it's nearly impossible for you to pay taxes on that because you don't have the money in the first place. I understand that. And then there are debatable ones like the tax credit for research and development. And then there are non-debatable ones. Like, for example, the excise tax rebate that Caribbean island rum distillers get. Gee, I wonder if that's because of their lobbyists. I can't quite tell. Then there's accelerated write-offs for NASCAR racetrack construction. Gee, I wonder if the lobbyists has something to do with that. And then what's actually the most egregious one. The financial services industry is allowed to shelter revenue from overseas lending. That's been going on for 13 years and has cost the taxpayers or $9 billion, not over the 13 years, every single year. That's nearly 20% of the breaks right there, just for the banks. Of course! So now, look, if these guys are going to get bribed, the politicians are, and then they're going to give these guys these tax loopholes that they want, why do they go through this yearly ritual? Well, that's because if they made them permanent, then every year the lobbyists wouldn't have to come in and grease them again. In fact, there's a ritual in Washington that right around the holiday break, the lobbyists do a whole new fundraising campaigns for all the senators and congressmen specifically for these tax loopholes. And that's how this game is played. And that's how we get played. So if you're a conservative and you think, oh yeah, goddamn big government, this is big government. And oftentimes it's big business, whether it's the big banks or some NASCAR owners, not viewers, owners that get those tax breaks. That's how it works. That's crony capitalism 101. Now, Bloomberg, to their credit, wrote about this, and they did an editorial on it. They often do good reporting, but they had a slightly different suggestion than I did. They said, quote, throw out the thousands of exclusions, credits, and deductions, and then lower rates for individuals and corporations alike. Well, they're close, but I would just take out the last half a sentence, okay? Now, for the Republicans and the conservatives who are always complaining, the deficit. Wait a minute, why would we reduce corporate taxes when effective corporate taxes are among the lowest in the world? Why would we lower individual tax rates when the super wealthy who get most of their money from investing their money, not for earning a wage like you and I do, so they get some of their money that way, but most of their money comes from actually investments. And that's taxed like Warren Buffett and like Mitt Romney at around 12%. That's what they pay. 12%. What are you going to do? Lower that? That's why we have the deficits. Because the richest among us refuse to pay the same rates we do. They pay lower than us, not more than us. And if they can't get 12%, then they go and they're a rum distiller and they say, give me a loophole so I don't have to pay anything through my company. No. The idea is take away those 55 tax breaks, take away most of these tax loopholes, and keep the rates where they are so we can lower the deficit. You see, the people who argue for these things aren't conservatives at all. What they are crony capitalists. In some ways, ironically, they're socialists. Now, we don't agree with that at all. We believe in a fair government. Now, of course, the one way to fix this, you know it, there's only one answer. Get money out of politics. Until you get those lobbyists out of that room, just giving those legal bribes to those congressmen, we're going to keep losing that $50 billion a year, and every year it's going to be higher than that. And your money is going to be headed from out of your pocket to the pocket of some rum distiller, okay? That's how this government gets bought off, and The only way to fix it, in my opinion, is wolf-pac.com. Look, if you don't want to do Wolf-Pac, you want to do another way of getting money out of politics, bless your heart, I'll love you for it, right? But we think the answer is the 28th Amendment. Go to wolf-pac.com.